It's my Mugshot Monday. If you're new here, is something that I started a couple of weeks ago to combine my two favorite loves, coffee mugs and or true crime. I buy a coffee mug pretty much everywhere we go, and I am obsessed with all things true crime and funny mug shots. So today's coffee mug is this one that I got from Zion National Park. My family and I went on a huge road trip last year where we did the Mighty Five in Utah. We did all 5 national parks in Utah. We actually flew into Vegas. We went to the Valley of Fire State Park, drove up to Utah. We started at Zion National Park, which was stunning. Looped around, did Bryce Canyon, Canyonlands, Capitol Reef, Arches, hit Grand Canyon for a day, and then headed back. It was fantastic. Epic. Once in a lifetime trip. Highly recommend it. And our mugshot today is not really a mugshot because I liked this picture better. Dude. All right. This is taken in 2018, but the reality is that there is some sort of jackhole that does something like this pretty much every single year. This is just the picture that I liked the best. This was taken in 2018. This is Raymond Reinke. Not 1,000% sure, but he was from Oregon. And this is actually the second event in a multi-day event where he was cited in multiple national parks for multiple situations. It started in late July in the Grand Tetons. He was in Grand Teton National Park. He was cited for public intoxication and interfering with law enforcement. He spent the night in jail, posted a $500 bond, and they let him head on his merry way. 3 days later, we have bison standoff in Yellowstone. And here, come on. My niece worked in Yellowstone for a hot minute, and I was constantly peppering her, asking for, has anything like this happened? And she's like, people are idiots. People are ridiculous. This ended up making national news because he got out. The bison did charge him on a couple of occasions. From what I can gather, didn't actually get hurt. But nonetheless, we can't have this, guys. So he was arrested then as well. Yellowstone Rangers arrested him for intentionally disturbing wildlife and an open container of alcohol. They ended up letting him go because they were not aware of the situation in Grand Teton just 3 days prior. But it doesn't end there. No, it does not. 4 days later, this guy is in Glacier National Park and he gets picked up again for causing a disturbance. That was the final straw. They linked all the pieces together and realized that he was just going on a week-long tour of causing havoc in national parks. Eventually, he ended up spending, I believe, 130 days in jail. He was banned from the 3 parks that I just mentioned, Grand Teton, Yellowstone, and Glacier, for 5 years. I'm not 1,000% sure why he wasn't banned from all of them for a lifetime, but obviously, since this happened in 2018, he is probably out and about heading back to the parks. I don't know what this guy's deal is. I don't know if this was, I don't know, but this was just funny. So anyway, I just thought it was fitting, especially since it's May and we're heading into the summer season and people are getting ready to go on their family vacations and stuff. If you are heading to the national parks, 2 things. 1, don't be this guy. Don't do this. But if you see this, record it and make sure you upload it here so that we can all enjoy. All right, that's it. I'll see you next week for Mugshot Monday.